Sunrise over a sprawling billionaire mansion. Chauffeur drives luxury car out of the gates. Inside, billionaire Daniel King reviews morning emails. His secretary updates him on board meetings. Daniel looks tired, rubbing his temples. Assistant hands him a coffee. Close up, expensive watch on his wrist. Quick flashback of him promising wife he'll be late. Daniel sighs, wishing for more peace at home. Stock ticker scrolling on massive office screen. Boardroom chatter in skyscraper HQ. Executives argue over quarterly losses. Daniel cuts in with calm authority. Decision. He won't attend gala tonight. Executive frowns, but obeys. Daniel quietly packs his briefcase. He whispers, "I need to go home." Montage of downtown traffic. Daniel stares out window, lost in thought. Driver asks if he's okay. Daniel just nods, looking restless. Shots of him scrolling old photos of his wife. Their wedding picture glows on his phone. He mutters, "It's been too long." Flashback. Romantic dinner years ago. Contrast with his current lonely dinners. Driver takes an unexpected route home. Daniel checks the time, earlier than usual. He smiles, "She won't expect me." Rain begins to drizzle outside. Mansion gates loom into view. Security guard salutes respectfully. Daniel tells him not to alert anyone. Camera lingers on mansion lights glowing. Daniel steps out quietly with umbrella. He admires the roses near the entrance. Flashback. Wife planting those roses. His expression softens. He slowly unlocks the front door. A hush falls. The mansion feels strangely lively. Muffled voices echo from inside. Daniel frowns. He sets down his briefcase. Removes his shoes to walk quietly. Close-up of door, slightly ajar. Laughter spills from the living room. Female voice, familiar yet different. Daniel creeps down hallway. Camera pans his tense face. He peers into the dining area. Candles lit on the table. Wine glasses half full. Laughter louder now. He stiffens, recognizing his wife's laugh. His breath quickens. Another man's voice joins hers. Daniel freezes in shock. Close up, his hand gripping the wall. He whispers no. He moves closer, heart pounding. Curtains shift, shadows moving inside. He pushes door slowly. Wide shot. His wife, Clara, laughing at the table. Opposite her, a much younger man. They toast wine glasses. Daniel's face drains of color. His lips tremble. Wife leans forward, touching the man's hand. Daniel steps back, nearly stumbling. The young man compliments her. Clara giggles like a teenager. Daniel's mind races. He looks around. Expensive jewelry gifted by him. On display. Close-up of her diamond necklace. The same necklace Daniel gave on anniversary. His jaw clenches. He whispers, "How could you?" Thunder cracks outside. The mood darkens. Daniel steadies himself, breathing hard. He inches closer. His shadow falls across the room. Clara suddenly notices movement. Her eyes widen. She gasps, "Daniel?" Young man turns sharply. Daniel steps fully inside. Silence fills the room. Rain patters loudly on windows. Daniel stares at his wife. Clara stammers, "You're home?" Daniel's voice cold. "Earlier than you thought." The young man tries to rise. Daniel cuts him a glare. "Sit." The young man hesitates, then obeys. Clara fumbles, hiding her hand. Daniel notices instantly. Close up his clenched fists. He whispers, "After everything?" Clara's lips tremble. Daniel circles the table slowly. He eyes the food. Romantic dinner for two. He laughs bitterly. "You said you hated steak." Clara lowers her gaze. The young man tries to explain. Daniel silences him with a glare. "Not a word from you." Thunder rattles again. Daniel turns to Clara. "Tell me it's not what it looks like." Clara stammers. She can't form words. Daniel slams hand on table. Dishes rattle violently. The young man jumps. Daniel glares. "Who is he?" Clara whispers, "A friend." Daniel scoffs. "A friend you wear my necklace for?" Clara bursts into tears. Daniel steps back, shaking his head. Flashback. Him working late to afford her lifestyle. His sacrifices flash before him. Daniel whispers, "I gave you everything." Clara cries harder. The young man tries to comfort her. Daniel growls, "Don't touch her." Clara covers her face. Daniel paces in fury. He grabs wine glass, throws it against wall. Shards scatter. Clara screams softly. Daniel, how long? Clara, months. Daniel's face drops in disbelief. The young man gulps nervously. Daniel eyes him coldly. Do you love her? Silence. Young man whispers, yes. Daniel explodes with rage. He overturns chair. Clara rushes forward, begging. Daniel shoves her hand away. His voice shakes. I built this empire for us. Lightning flashes behind him. Clara sobs uncontrollably. Daniel turns toward door. He stops midway, glances at their wedding photo on wall. He collapses into silence. Clara tries to approach. Daniel whispers, why? Clara can't answer. Daniel storms upstairs. Clara chases after him. Young man stays frozen. Daniel bursts in a bedroom. He tears open drawers, pulls out photo albums, throws them on the floor. Memories scatter across carpet. Clara arrives, pleading. Daniel shouts, leave me. Clara refuses. She tries to explain loneliness. Daniel laughs bitterly. Lonely in a palace? Clara collapses to her knees. She begs forgiveness. Daniel shakes head. Close-up of his teary eyes. I don't know who you are anymore. He turns away. Clara reaches for him. Daniel steps aside. The young man enters doorway. Daniel's glare pierces him. Daniel, get out of my house. The young man stammers. Clara defends him. Daniel roars, now. Young man bolts downstairs. Door slams shut. Silence fills the house. Clara collapses sobbing. Daniel clutches his head. He whispers, I loved you. Clara crawls to his feet. She begs, don't leave me. Daniel looks down at her. He sighs heavily. I already lost you. He leaves the room. Clara screams his name. Daniel walks downstairs. He grabs his car keys. Clara rushes after him. She pulls at his arm. Daniel pulls free. He storms out into rain. Clara follows barefoot. Daniel enters car. She bangs on window. Please don't go. Daniel drives away. Clara collapses in driveway. Rain soaks her hair. Car taillights fade into storm. Daniel's face wet with tears. He grips steering wheel tightly. Flashbacks hit him. Happier times. Their laughter in Paris. Holding hands at sunset. His first I love you. He screams in pain. Car swerves, but he regains control. Daniel pulls over. He slams fists on dashboard. He sobs uncontrollably. Phone buzzes, Clara calling. He stares at screen. He lets it ring. Finally, he switches it off. Camera pans. Lonely car on empty road. Rain pounding. Daniel whispers, it's over. He drives again. Lightning illuminates his tear-streaked face. Montage. Clara crying in mansion. Montage. Daniel driving endlessly. Both shattered in silence. Parallel shots of empty bed at home. Clara clutching pillow. Daniel parked in dark lot. Both broken, world apart. Morning dawn breaks. Daniel wakes in car, exhausted. His phone buzzes again. Messages pile up. Clara begs forgiveness. Daniel ignores. He drives to office tower. Security surprised to see him early. He enters penthouse office. Stares out at sunrise. He whispers, everything's changed. Colleague enters cautiously. Daniel says nothing. Hours pass in silence. He signs papers mechanically. Memories of Clara haunt him. He slams pen down. Daniel whispers, I can't stay here. He grabs suitcase. Colleague asks where he's going. Daniel, anywhere but here. Montage. Daniel on private jet. He stares out window lost. Clara calls again. He powers off phone. Jet takes off. Clara paces mansion, frantic. She clutches framed wedding photo. Her makeup smudged from tears. She whispers, please come back. Jet lands in another country. Daniel walks alone through airport. Montage of him exploring unfamiliar streets. He sits at cafe, observing couples. Their laughter stings him. He takes deep breath, begins journaling in notebook. Writes, I must rebuild myself. Clara, meanwhile, writes letters. She seals envelope with tear stains. Flash montage. Daniel reading philosophy books. Training at gym. Hiking alone in mountains. Meditating at sunrise. Slowly healing. Clara isolated in mansion. She dismisses servants. Walks through empty halls. Realizes money means nothing without love. She whispers, I ruined everything. Daniel helps villagers in remote town. Gives donations quietly. Smiles return to his face. Clara sends final letter. I'll wait for you. Daniel reads, but doesn't reply. He sets letter aside gently. Years pass in montage. Daniel grows wiser, calmer. Clara grows older, lonelier. Their parallel lives shown in contrast. Daniel speaks at charity event. Applause surrounds him. Clara watches on TV, tears falling. She whispers, that's still my husband. Daniel avoids her name. He focuses on future. Flash montage. New ventures, new people. Yet always haunted by her memory. He visits Rose Garden years later. Finds roses blooming wildly. He kneels, remembering Clara. Soft smile forms. He whispers, I forgive you. Clara collapses at home, heartbroken. Doctor visits her. She asks for Daniel. Message reaches him. Daniel hesitates. He boards flight back home. Arrives at mansion gates. Security greets him with shock. Daniel enters quietly. Finds Clara frail on bed. Her eyes light up seeing him. She whispers, you came. Daniel holds her hand. Tears fill both their eyes. Clara, I'm sorry. Daniel, I know. Silence heavy with years of pain. Clara smiles weakly. She whispers, thank you. Her hand falls limp. Heart monitor flatlines. Daniel sobs, collapsing. Doctors rush in. Too late. Daniel kisses her forehead. He whispers, goodbye, my love. Funeral scene. Mourners in black. Daniel stands alone at grave. Rose in his hand. He drops it gently. Rain begins again. Daniel whispers, rest now. Camera pans upward to gray skies. Montage. Daniel walking alone, but calmer. He visits orphanage he founded. Children run to greet him. He smiles warmly. Life returns in small joys. Clara's memory lives in background. Daniel writes memoir. Title, The Price of Love. Camera pans his pen strokes. He closes book gently. Sunset bathes his face. Montage of him mentoring young entrepreneurs. Teaching values of love over money. Daniel plants roses at charity home. Children water them with joy. He smiles through tears. Flash of Clara's laughter in memory. He whispers, you'll always be with me. Evening shot, Daniel alone, peaceful. He watches stars above. Music swells softly. A child tugs his sleeve. Play with us. Daniel chuckles and joins. Laughter echoes. Fade between laughter and memories. Daniel gazes at photo of Clara once more. He kisses it gently, sets it on shelf. Pans to blooming roses outside. Children's voices in background. Daniel whispers, life goes on. Sunrise the next day. Daniel walking with children. His smile finally genuine. Narration. Even broken hearts can heal. Daniel watches horizon. Peace in his eyes. Children's laughter surrounds him. Camera cranes upward. Mansion in distance fades. Roses sway in breeze. Daniel closes eyes, breathing deeply. Last tear rolls down. He smiles softly. Sunlight breaks clouds. Music swells into crescendo. Final wide shot. Daniel among children. Camera fades to golden sky. Text overlay. Forgiveness is freedom. Fade to black. Soft piano notes linger. Credits roll. Last frame. A single rose in sunlight.